I enjoy being in the lion's den. I enjoy being in enemy territory. And I enjoy making the case and persuading people. And by the way, persuasion applies to convincing those low propensity voters who haven't been showing up to the polls. It also includes those in the middle who we could win over to our side. It's persuasion in both ways. And I have gone on Fox News, I've gone on the Joe Rogan podcast, I've gone on the Christian Broadcasting Network, and now I did Jubilee so that I could actually hear directly from these undecided voters. Some of them were left-leaning, some of them were right-leaning, some of them had very mixed positions on a lot of issues, which is actually how most undecided voters, see themselves in our political discourse. And so it was a mix of all those different kinds of voters. And I think in that episode, I was able to connect with all of them, and I was able to meet them where they're at and bring them over to our campaign. In fact, after the episode finished filming, we got to kind of take pictures and mingle a little bit. And a lot of them came up to me and asked how they could volunteer for the campaign, how they could donate. And so, I think we were able to win most of them over. That's exactly what we're going to have to do in this race if we're going to pull off the feat of winning Texas.
What moment was most resonant? And what can you extrapolate from that as you continue on the campaign trail?
Well, there was a young man who was not sure that his vote really mattered in this broken, corrupt political system. And I just decided to shoot straight with him. I found that honesty is the best practice in politics. And I said, they wouldn't be trying so hard to stop you from voting if your vote didn't matter, if your vote didn't have power. That was my proof to him that his vote, when it's joined with thousands and millions of other votes, can change this broken, corrupt political system. So in many ways, for these young voters, we're trying to persuade them of their own power, of their own ability to transform this political system. And that's what I did when I flipped a Trump district. It's how I brought in new voters and was able to win that race. And that's exactly what I'll do as our nominee in this race.